What's going on, everybody? It's Luke Lendler along with
Danny Roby.
And we will be discussing today on 106.9 The City the Phillies' chances of making the playoffs, something they haven't done in half a decade. So this year the Phillies have been a little bit inconsistent with their pitching, especially their pitching. Their offense has also been a little bit inconsistent, but these past couple games they've seemed to dig themselves out of their own hole that they put themselves in by losing almost all of 15 games in a row. And it seems like ever since Rhys Hoskins is back, the Phillies hitting has gone up and the Phillies pitching has gone down. That's a little bit of a change from earlier in the year when the pitching was very good and the hitting was suspect. Danny, do you think the pitching has any chance of getting back on track in time for them to maybe make a push to the playoffs?
Well, Luke, the only way I see that happening is if you either put Hector Neris down to the minors or you just get rid of him altogether for another closer, a better closer, a more consistent closer. That's what the Phillies need, consistency. It's something they've battled with all season long, and it seems like a continuing trend in why the Phillies haven't been able to make the playoffs for so long.
And it seems like a lot of people are saying the Phillies will be big buyers at the trade deadline. Do you think the Phillies will be big buyers or sellers, especially for a pitcher?
Well, I mean, they have Manny Machado. He's going to be a free agent during the trade deadline, and I'm surprised if the Phillies don't go for him. They need a new shortstop. Their shortstop is trash. No offense to the shortstop though, but they need a new shortstop in Manny Machado. But they should go for a new closer. Their closer is no one likes pitching.
And another thing that's a bit concerning we actually have a caller here, and if you want to call in the future, please give us a call at 1-800-THE-CITY.
Jeff from Pennsylvania, you're on the line.
Hey guys, long-time caller, first-time listener. What do you guys think of Gabe Kapler and how he's managed the Phillies this season?
Well, Jeff, I feel as if Gabe Kapler has been a rookie to this season. And I know he's a manager, and I know he has no experience, but he has been a rookie at this late into the season. I question a lot of his calls. Some of them are gutsy. Sometimes he gets away with it. Sometimes he doesn't. And if you're going to make gutsy calls, you pay the price. So I guess it's just his style of coaching, and you can't argue with that considering the Phillies are third in the NL East.
Speaking of the NL East, the two teams in front of them, Atlanta and Washington, are both having good years. But they have tough schedules coming up, and the Phillies don't. Do you think the Phillies are going to have a good chance at getting back in the division because of their easy schedule through the rest of the year?
Well, to get to the rest of the year, they have to focus on the games ahead. And they're playing the Cardinals, so if they can beat the Cardinals, and if the Braves and the Nationals lose, they can get a higher spot in the NL East.
Great opinions by both of you. Thank you, everybody, for listening to our 4-minute report on 106.9 The City, and we'll see you tomorrow.